Well, the Boy Scouts have been around for more than 100 years, certainly one of the biggest youth organizations in the entire country, but the organization has now filed for bankruptcy.
That decision comes as the Boy Scouts brace for a potential avalanche of new sexual abuse claims.
And WJZ is live right now. Avajoy Burnett tells us how this bankruptcy could affect alleged victims who want to file lawsuits. Avajoy.
Well, an attorney broke all of this down for me. She said this will essentially allow Boy Scouts of America to raise more money, up to $1 billion, to help pay off some of those claims. The Boy Scouts of America has been around for 110 years, but it's now riddled with accusations of systemic failures that allowed sexual abuse to thrive.
I just couldn't deal with it. I started drinking.
Men like Ralph Morris are speaking up about the alleged abuse they face as children at the hands of Scout leaders.
I ended up dropping out of high school. I ended up going down a spiral in a dark place for 25 years. My brother didn't make it. He died at a relatively young age. From alcoholism because of the abuse.
In an open letter to victims, the national chair said he's sorry the organization failed children in the past and encourages victims to come forward and file claims. But that has to happen before a deadline, which hasn't been announced yet, and there are limits to the potential payments they'd receive. Stacey Benson says her Midwestern firm represents hundreds of clients, including some right here in Maryland.
Oftentimes, when survivors do call our firm, we could be the first person that they ever disclose their abuse to.
She has this message for survivors.
That it's imperative that people understand that bankruptcy doesn't mean you don't have legal options. Bankruptcy just means they're reorganizing and that survivors can still come forward. Whether or not you tell a family member, a friend, a legal advocate, a counselor.
Now, it's very important to note that the national organization is a totally separate entity from the local organizations. And we got an email today from the Baltimore Area Council, and in it, they said they have not filed for bankruptcy and all of their activities will continue. Live tonight, Avajoy Burnett for WJZ.